Hi everyone and happy 2021. I hope that December was a great month full of rest and recuperation and maybe some reflection on 2020. And often with that, we see New Year's resolutions and goals arise for the new year. And often with that, we see one of the main goals of a lot of people is to be healthier or to eat healthier in general or lose weight or whatever that may be. So today I thought it would be good to maybe focus a little bit more on vegetables in general, looking at whether we should be eating them raw or cooked, and whether it's better to have them fresh or frozen. Because we know that with eating healthier as a goal, we know it is important to have loads of vegetables because that's very healthy. So let's jump in. So first of all, when we are young, we know our parents always tell us that we need to eat vegetables because they're really healthy for us and they're important. And that is still today true, and it will always stay true. The main reason for that is that vegetables are packed with a lot of essential nutrients, such as vitamins and minerals, trace elements, fiber, and also some phytonutrients and antioxidants. So we really do need to consume vegetables in our diet. So there's a general rule of thumb to aim for 5 portions of vegetables and or fruits per day, and trying to go heavier on the veggies than on the fruits. So like I've mentioned, I actually want to focus on whether we should be eating them raw or cooked, and whether it's better to have it fresh or frozen. So looking at whether it's better raw or cooked, it's actually important to have both raw and cooked vegetables in the diet. The reason for that is raw veggies are often a little bit more convenient as a snack, for example, and then cooked veggies, of course, may taste a little bit better for some people because you can add flavoring like spices and herbs and so forth to it. But health-wise or nutrient-wise, it's actually quite important to have both varieties in your diet. So looking at spinach, for example, when we cook spinach, we actually get a higher level of zinc and iron and calcium, for example, whereas when we look at it in a raw form, it's actually higher in vitamin C, for example. So it is important to have both of these, whether it's raw and or cooked in your diet. Moving on to, for example, fresh or frozen. So this is really your preference. We've seen that a lot of times frozen veggies are just as good or even maybe a little bit better than fresh vegetables. The reason for that is when they freeze it, it's often picked right off of the crops, then frozen frozen very quickly, so it retains a lot of nutrients. And then whereas fresh veggies actually have to get from the farm all the way to the city, for example, and then stay in the fridge for a while and then stay in your fridge for a while, so it often then may lead to some loss of nutrients. So again, having both of it in the diet is actually a good idea, and it also just depends on your taste preference. So yeah, that's it from me. Like I've mentioned, try to have variety, try to have both of it in the diet, and at the end of the day, try to eat a rainbow, try to have as many different colors of vegetables as you can, because all of them actually have their own nutrient profile, which is truly important for the body and will actually provide you with all of the nutrients and so forth you need. And we know that veggies aren't just healthy in general, they're actually good for weight loss, for example, because of the fact that they are very high in fiber, which actually makes you a bit more fuller with a lower energy amount, so calorie amount. So when you have a salad, for example, it'll fill up the stomach a lot quicker than having something like French fries, and it doesn't at all have close to the same amount in terms of calories than, for example, French fries or a sandwich or something like that. So having veggies at each meal is always a good idea, not just for nutrients, but actually just to make sure that you're filling up your body and not overeating on other different foods. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you soon.